Every time these young men were ready for a rank, they had to go through a two-step process. Once they completed the requirements for the badge, they had to meet with the scoutmaster and have a conference with the scoutmaster. Lately, it's been me. Before that, in our troop, it was George Finch, and they've come from other troops as well and had other scoutmasters that they've worked with. And after they have the scoutmaster conference, when the scoutmaster is satisfied that they're ready to have a board review, they sit down before a board of committee members from the troop who basically determine whether they feel that these boys should achieve their rank, except for Eagle. In the Eagle rank, they have people from the district level who are total strangers to them, who don't know them. They have to convince them by their demeanor in that board review that they are worthy of the Eagle Award. And these young men have been deemed worthy. Congratulations to you all. And at this point, I'm going to introduce Henry Rolfs, who is our district training coordinator, was recently the district chairman. The district, by the way, covers about 18 troops. Am I close? 23. 23 troops. Basically south of Ben White, almost after Dripping Springs. And so Henry is here on behalf of the district to issue the Eagle Charter. Welcome, Henry.
Thank you, Steve. And I would like to thank everybody for coming tonight. On behalf of the Thunderbird District of the Capital Area Council, Boy Scouts of America, we just want to, first of all, say how proud we are of all three of you. And Frank, Tim, Aaron, man, I just have thought back over the last several years and thought of so many of the stories, good and bad. But it is such an honor to be standing here in front of you, about ready to receive your Eagle patches, and that's such an exciting thing. I have the honor to give you the Eagle Scout Charge on this occasion of your elevation to the highest rank of scouting. The Boy Scouts of all nations constitute one of the most wholesome and significant movements in the world's history, and you have been counted worthy of this high rank in the Boy Scouts of America. All who know you rejoice in your achievement. Your position, as you well know, is one of honor and responsibility. You're marked men. As an Eagle Scout, you've assumed a solemn obligation to do your duty to God and country, to your fellow Scouts, and to mankind in general. This is a great undertaking. As you live up to your obligations, you bring honor to yourself and to your brother Scouts. Your responsibility goes beyond your fellow Scouts to your country and God. America has many good things to give you and your children after you, but these things depend for the most part on the quality of her citizens. Our country has had a great past. You're here to make the future greater. I charge you to undertake your citizenship with a solemn dedication. Be a leader, but lead only towards the best. Lift up every task you do and every office you hold to the highest level of service to God and country. So live and serve that these who know you will be inspired to the finest living. We have too many who use their strength and their brains to exploit others and to gain selfish ends. So I charge you to be among those who dedicate their skills and ability to the common good. Build America on the solid foundations of clean living, honest work, unselfish citizenship, and reverence for God. And whatever others may say or do, you leave behind a record of what every scout may justly be proud of. So on behalf of the Court of Honor of the Capital Area Council, Boy Scouts of America, with a high hope that you will always represent the finest of character and citizenship, we welcome you into the Brotherhood of Eagle Scouts and congratulate you, your parents, your relatives, and your scout leaders. Congratulations.
Y'all can't sit down yet. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ross. Next thing I'd like to do is introduce Congressman Doggett, his representative. Unfortunately, Congressman Doggett, he was supposed to be here tonight, but instead we have tonight Diego Martinez Moncada is here as representing Congressman Doggett. So I'd like to welcome you in.
Yes, thank you everybody for having me here. We're all very proud of what they've accomplished here today, and Congressman Doggett had 3 flags flown above the Capitol in D.C. in honor of their accomplishment today, and I just wanted to present it to them and say that we're all very proud of everything that you've done. So this one goes to Aaron.
At this time, I'd like to ask that the parents be escorted. The parents of Aaron and Frank and Tim be escorted up here. We've got escorts to do that. If they would come and get the... And thank you, Scouts. Our tender feet. You guys are tender feet now. Can't you tell their feet are tender? All right. With that, the next thing I'd like to do is to introduce Mr. Daniel Gerard, principal of Aikens High School. Mr. Gerard will say a few words about the boys he knew in school, and then he'll introduce Charles Aiken, who's been a leader in our community for years. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being here.
Good evening. I hope you excuse I'm dealing with some good stuff here. So, you know, I say to kids every day that when you operate in your life, in your school, in the community, you represent your family, and you represent every organization that you're part of. And one thing I can attest to for these 3 young men is that their parents should be extremely proud of how they behave and how they operate in public. I watch kids all day long, and I kind of see how they talk to people. I see how they operate. I see how hard they work, and I can say emphatically that Frank, Tim, and Aaron have represented their family with such honor and grace and dignity that they're extraordinary examples of students at Aikens High School and extraordinary examples of young men. So I congratulate them tonight, and I thank parents because you should be proud in terms of what you've done, and because this is, we all know that it's not by ourselves, it's with other people involved, right? And so parents, thank you so much for what you've done to create such strong young men, and we appreciate you as well. I'd like to introduce Dr. Aikens. He's our namesake.
Mr. Ross, thank you very much. And to Pastor Meyer and to all of the leaders in scouting in the Capital City area, compliments and thank you, and to the parents. You are great supporters, and you're what parents ought to be. And so we want to congratulate you. And to all of you who are assembled tonight, it's a pleasure for me to be here. More than that, though, it's a pleasure for me to have been asked to come. It's an honor for me to be here to share in this outstanding event. It is an outstanding event. And I think in terms of all of those characteristics listed on the program and already articulated by the Scoutmasters, those are the qualities we want all of our young people and our old people as well to exhibit. You think in terms of being trustworthy and being honest and being there to help people, be benevolent. Aren't those principles that we ought all seek to, be like and do? I think that's part of what even the Master has chosen for us Pastor Myers, of course, articulates that regularly. And so this is a true pleasure for me to be here at this time to say congratulations to each one of these fine young men and to their parents and to all of you who are here, because you're here to support. And that's what we ought to be about, support our young people and to support each other. So thank you so very much. And just a little aside, I want the Scout Masters to know that I was a Scout Master one time.
Woo!
And just a little humor. I had a hard time making fire with the sticks. As I grew, and my development, of course, was enhanced by some Scout Masters and some people who really knew what they were doing, and they had been outstanding Scouts. And then when I became a high school teacher, my principal came and asked me to be the head of an explorer group. And I had an explorer chapter. And what our specialty was at that time was police work. And so they allowed us to go and ride in a patrol car and be with the officers on occasions. And that was really exciting, but a little fearful, and that made me respect the police more and more. But these young men had that experience because they wanted to be upright citizens and a credit to their parents and to their community. And so I was proud to serve. I am proud that these young men are being awarded the Eagle Scout. And of course, I think in terms of Aiken's High School Eagles. So they are going to be Eagles. I'm humbled by your invitation, and I'm grateful to you for allowing me to come and share this precious moment, a very precious moment. Thank you all. Thank you.
So, actually, before you sit down, now that you already sat down, I would like,
You would get unanimous choice.
yeah. So, all three of these young men, when they asked who they wanted to award their Eagle, unanimously said that there was nobody else that was more qualified to give it to them than you. And so, with that in mind, we would ask that you would be the one to award their Eagle for them. So, yes, sir.
With honor, I pin the Eagle Award on this great time young man. Congratulations to you.
When you put these on, just make sure that they bleed a little. Oh, that's a Navy thing. this time, we would like to have them, to the parents, if you would, we're going to swap their neckerchiefs because we have the Eagle neckerchiefs here. So they're going to take their Troop 10 neckerchiefs off. If I could have Mr. Hanson help with that. And the parents, if you would, can take those off. And, y'all can hold on to those. Keep them. Hang on a second, guys. All right. So what these are these are the pins that are for each the parents. So the mom and the dad both will get a pin, and then there's a gold one here that's for the mentor. And so I'll give you those. Did I do that right? Because this one's fixed. Okay, that's right. Okay, so now boys, if y'all would pin here to the parent. And make sure they bleed too. No. Oh, I said that wrong. Make sure they don't bleed.
What you know, I was hoping the Tenderfeet would show their first aid skills.
I have to add a little humor to this stuff.
Absolutely.
And we want to congratulate y'all.